Hey guys. So it's Friday, wow, January 8th, 11:52 a.m. I was told that there was an accident that wiped out a bunch of internet connections in the area. So when I did my Google Meet, it was just Alan and I. So that's okay. We're going to, I told him that he could just log out. Sorry, I'm trying to set up for my lesson here. I just told him he could log out and that I would just record a video of our math for today. And whenever you guys can log in and see it, that would be fine. So kudos to Alan for coming to our Google Meet. Um, I know that, the rest of you would have been there if you could have been. So no worries, you can't control things like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started we're going to do a little bit of work with factors and a little bit of work with multiples. So I will um, get this ready here and I'm going to actually stop my video so that you can just see um, the screen and it doesn't lag. So we have finding factors, and let's zoom in a little. This little superhero ninja guy. Okay, so it says that factors are numbers you multiply to get another number. So we did a little bit of work on that the other day. You can see 2 times 3 equals 6. So 2 and 3 are factors of 6. And 1 times 6 equals 6. 1 and 6 are also factors of 6. So what are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3, and 6. Okay. So just really quick, I'm trying to just get my screen to, not the screen that you can see, my Google Classroom screen is like not working right now. So I'm trying to pull it up so that it works. So just give me a second here. So what are the factors of 21? You see here we have 1, 3, 7, and 21. So 1 times 21 would be 21, and then 3 times 7 would be 21 as well. What are the factors of 31? 1 and 31. The only things that you can multiply together to get 31 are 1 and 31. I'm getting parent messages now because everybody's letting me know that they don't have internet. So just give me 1 second. Can watch Wednesday. So what are the factors of 24? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. So 1 times 24, it kind of goes like this. 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. Okay, so find all the factors for each number, list them in order from least to greatest. So this is what I was saying the other day, how I like to put the numbers in numerical order because it's just easier for my brain to kind of process it that way. And then sometimes when you do like assignments like this, it tells you to put them in order from least to greatest, which would also be numerical order. So 15, I know that I can do 1 times 15. Right? Because you can always do 1 times whatever the number is. 1 times whatever the number is. Sorry, answering parents. I got sidetracked there. I forgot I was recording. So 1 times 15, and also I know that 3 times 5 equals 15. So we're doing, here's our factors of 15. Our factors of 3, you can see there's only 2 lines here, right? So that kind of tells us that, okay, there's only going to be 2 factors for that number. So I'm going to do 1 times 3, and that's it. I can't do 2 times anything, and then 3 times 1 would be 3 as well. So remember, we can flip these math problems around, but we don't have to write them twice. So if we're trying to find the factors of 18, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines here. So we're going to have 6 different numbers that we can multiply together to get an answer or a product of 18. So I know that I can do 1 times the number, so I can do 1 times 18. When I'm thinking about my multiplication tables, I just moved the whole paper. I know that 2 times 9 equals 18. So I can put my 2 and my 9. And then I know that 3 times 6 would equal 18. And I just fill them in order from least greatest. When I'm looking at number 25, there's 3 spots for numbers. So I'm going to start with 1 times 25. And it's kind of weird that there's only 1 spot left because you multiply 2 numbers together, and that's how you do a multiplication sentence. So that means that this number must be a number multiplied by itself. I know that 5 times 5 equals 25. So I'm just going to have to put 5 here once. I don't need to put it twice. I can just list it once. That's why you have an uneven number of lines there to represent your factors, right? Let's just do 27 and we'll do 12 and then we'll move on to the next part of our video because the ones that are down here I want to give to you to do on your own. Okay, so when I'm thinking about the factors of 27, I'm thinking about what can I multiply together to get 27. I can multiply 1 times 27, and I have to go through my times tables or my multiplication tables to find out that 3 times 9 also equals 27. Okay. And then 12. 12 has a lot. 12 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Oh, just like 18. Okay, so we're going to start with our lowest one that we can think of, which would be 1 times 12. I know that when I'm doing addition, 6 plus 6 equals 12. So 2 times 6 equals 12. And 3 times 4. So there we have a list of factors for our numbers 15, 3, 18, 25, 27, and 12. So now we're going to talk a little bit about multiples. So we did a little bit of this in our last video. Let me just erase the answers from the last page. So factors are the numbers that you multiply together to get another number. A multiple is the product of a given whole number and another whole number. So 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 6 is 12, 3 times 6 is 18, 4 times 6 is 24, 5 times 6 is 30, 6 times 6 is 36, 6 times 7 is 42, 6 times 8 is 48, 6 times 9 is 54, and so on. So the first 6 multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. So when we're looking at multiples, we're kind of looking at the answer or the product, right? So we're taking a number. In this case, we did the number 6, and we're multiplying it by 1, by 2, by 3, by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. So when we want to do the first 4 multiples of 9, we have to think about what can we do to multiply, or what kind of what is the answer going to be, I should say, of like 9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 3, and so on. So we're going to do, I'm just going to write it over here, like 9 times 1 equals 9, right? So my first multiple of 9 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. So 18. 9 times 3 equals 27. And 9 times 4 equals 36. So what I'm doing is just taking 9 times 1 and putting my answer here. 9 times 2, putting my answer here. 9 times 3, putting my answer here. Okay, get rid of that. Number 2 says circle the numbers that are multiples of 7. Cross out the numbers that are not multiples of 7. Okay, so this is also where it comes in handy to know our multiplication facts or our times tables. So if I do 7 times 1, I get 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4, 28. And 7 times 5, 35. Okay, I see 35 is my highest number, so I'm going to stop there. 1 is not a multiple of 7. Because when I multiply 7 times a number, I don't get the number 1. Cross that out. 7 times 1 equals 7. So 7 is definitely a multiple of itself, of 7. 14. I know that 7 times 2 equals 14. Okay. 17. Well, 7 times 3 is 21. And 7 times 4 is 28. And 7 times 5 is 35. So I'm going to say no. 17 is not a multiple of 7. If I multiply 7 times any number, I'm not going to get an answer of 17. 7 times 3 is 21, so I can circle that one. 7 times 4 is 28. It gave me 27. Nope. 7 times 5 is 35. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is in our activity, I'm going to give you this one, number 3. And I'll give you another example like this. And then you're going to have to tell me, what is a multiple of 8 and what is not a multiple of 8. Obviously, you're not going to be able to circle or cross out because it's on a computer, but we will, I'll put it in a Google form and we'll make it work that way. So that will be it for today, doing factors and multiples. This, I'm going to have it due on Friday, January 15th, I think. No, maybe I'll do it because you have a yeah. Friday, January 15th, because you have a game due on the 15th. So that you should be done with that game by now. All right, so that is it for today. This is what we were going to do together in our Google Meet, but we couldn't, so no big deal. We just adapt. So if you have any questions, just let me know.